Hi everyone, welcome back to the Saved by King Jesus channel. This is Tanya. So looking into these California fires, it seems to get more evil every day. If you add 2 plus 2, it equals 4, not 3. Have a look at what I put together today, everyone. I'm praying for you all, my brothers and sisters.
What the?
This is what a white phosphorus bomb explosion looks like. The plumes of smoke, when inhaled, cause sudden scarring of lungs, suffocate people to death, and melt flesh just like the napalm bomb. White phosphorus is a colorless or yellowish translucent wax-like substance that smells a bit like garlic and ignites on contact with oxygen. When used, it's characterized by a loud bang and a plume of bright white smoke. It can stay dormant in the ground, but exposure to air causes it to ignite immediately. Under the Chemical Weapons Convention, white phosphorus is not considered a chemical weapon, and is thus used on battlefields to make smoke screens, generate illumination, mark targets, or burn bunkers and buildings. But it is illegal to use it as an incendiary weapon in war zones and in heavily populated civilian areas. It burns fiercely and can inflict horrific injuries, kill and burn to the bone, and its usage constitutes a war crime. White phosphorus bombs were called Willie Pete and were used during World War I and World War II. The Pentagon acknowledged the use of white phosphorus munitions in the Iraqi city of Fallujah in 2004. In 2008-2009, it was used by Israel on civilian areas during its recurring military campaigns in Gaza. Israel has been using artillery-fired white phosphorus in southern Lebanon and Gaza since October 2023, according to Human Rights Watch. At least 173 people have been reportedly injured by exposure to white phosphorus in Lebanon between October and late May. In recent days, Lebanese media accused Israel of dropping phosphorus bombs in the country's capital, Beirut. HRW says Israel's use of airburst white phosphorus munitions in populated areas indiscriminately harms civilians and has led many to leave their homes.
It looked to me as I traveled when I was out with you in California, what it reminded me of more of a war scene where you had certain targets that were bombarded, where artillery was just blew them up. With no rhyme or reason. In other words, you'd have this fire going crazy and burning everything down and 3 houses being fine. Nothing's happening. Or neighborhoods that were still green. Still green. And next to a place that, for example, we're just looking at a Secret Service house that was out there. All the vehicles are melted. Yet the house next door still has green shrubbery on it. And, the house is fine. There's only, I think, 4 or 5 houses in that 200, it's in the Pasadena area. But my generic point is, it's almost like it's a battle scene.
But Mr. President, we saw that in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida with hurricanes.
Yeah.
This is also the nature of, to your point, this changing climate, these extreme weather.
Now here's the real kicker of it all. On the periodic table, phosphorus is Lucifer. Our King Jesus didn't bring us this far to abandon us now. You were called, you were chosen. You were knit together in your mother's wombs, fearfully and wonderfully made. We are called to serve. King Jesus bless you all.
I speak the name of Jesus over you.